Why you they laugh me?
Why for not laugh you?
Why you laugh me? If not, you know, why you for laugh me?
Jakpa.
I see Jakpa, I don't come.
You know, be serious. Nanye never did Jakpa.
No, it can
I mean,
be.
you do
Okoba is not Jakpa.
Oh, master.
But
You say-
anyway,
no,
you save your thoughts. I beg.
Well,
Today you do, I'm meeting you for here. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you. We hope that you're doing amazingly well. Thank you so much for leaving your channels on Joy Prime. It's here that you get all the ultimate experience. Always we say it's just a tune-in away on Joy Prime for the ultimate experience. I'm Kofi Hayford and you're welcome to the BMPS show. I'm super excited about this season 5 and I really hope that, in the remaining episodes, you are going to enjoy all our conversations right here on Joy Prime. I always do this with my brothers. I'm going to introduce them in a bit, but let me remind you that we're being sponsored by Johnny Walker Black Label. Keep walking for every sitting that you have. And if you like, every standing, every squatting, whatever that you do, when you're hanging out with friends, make sure that you have a bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label, big bold flavor on your table. And we are seated here at 355 Restaurant and Lounge here in Laboni. I've been going through their menu and it's such a great stuff. Listen, this is a multifaceted fine dining haven. The aesthetics here is super, super good. And they do, fusion of Asian, French, and Mediterranean cuisines. So if you're looking for a place to really hang out and have fun, this is that place to be, 355 place. You are welcome. Today, though, we are having a very interesting conversation. I'm pretty sure you've taken note of the trend these days. And one word stands very tall. Jakpa is the word. Jakpa. I don't know the origin of this word, but what I know is to move from your country to another country in search of greener pastures. So today we're asking, why do a lot of Ghanaian youth Jakpa from Ghana? Why? Why do a lot of young men in Ghana refuse to stay and rather Jakpa? We're going to dissect this conversation and see all the facets of it right here on the BMPS show. Nanye, who is representing the Bald, is not here today. We hope that he's going to come. You were asking if he has Jakpa.
Jakpa is no come.
Jakpa Jimmy.
But yes, I am Kofi Hayford representing the pot-bellied. Oliver is here as well, representing the muscled. And of course, we have the stubborn cats. What's your name again? Possible?
You introduce Oliver. You not talk anything.
Because he go beat me, but I go beat you.
No. I can't
So,
beat you.
no,
No. Listen, these are mothers of love. We don't beat you. Come on.
So, this is Possible, please. So Possible is representing the skinny.
Mothers of love.
Anyway, so let me also put out that in season 5 of the BMPS show, we have introduced about 2 new segments where we're going to take a look at some of the posts that we run on social media to find out exactly what you're having. Sometimes we're going to put posts up across social media platforms to know exactly what you think about the topic on board. And then also we have, a Vox Pop where we obviously ask people on the streets and in their offices and in their homes what they think about the topic on board. So today we're going to take a look at those ones, and then also we will drop a boys code, because on this show we look at things from a man's perspective, right? So it is what it is. Guys, why a lot of men be Jakpa? That's the topic on board today. I mean, I don't know if I should say we are kind of blessed to be content here, or you want to go?
But you see, it's an interesting topic that we dissecting today. I felt it very interesting when you made mention of this topic. Why a lot of people Jakpa, or a lot of youth Jakpa. I mean, I don't think it's very vital. It's vital for me to even talk about this in this economy.
Why? What do you mean by that? I just want your initial thoughts on it.
That's why I'm just saying it.
Okay,
I mean,
you don't think it's vital for you to talk about?
No, I don't think it's
the
vital.
reason why people Jakpa.
No.
Are you for or against it?
I'm both. Either ways. So when we go further, I can then.
Okay. But what are your initial thoughts on why do you think people they Jakpa from this country?
Well, I mean, let me, from my own perspective, I mean, I've been going out and coming. I mean, at the Jakpa, at the Jimmy. No, see, I know they come.
No, you know the Jakpa. You just they go come.
At the Jakpa, they come back. Okay, anyway. So, I mean, looking at what the economy is going on of today, I mean, there are a lot of people who have graduated, who have gotten their master's degree and so on and so forth, with the find it very difficult to establish themselves or maybe getting the job. And someone might say that they are lazy, but I mean, you should come to a senses that, look, these guys are hoping or believing that this is where they will belong or where they will be working. Okay. But unfortunately for them, things are not moving. Right. Yes.
Okay, so you think that's why a lot of people are going out of the country?
I mean, there are a lot of crises, the economic crisis.
Okay, we're going to delve into it. So thanks for your very initial thoughts. Possible, more guys, the Jakpa from this country.
First of all, what be the dollar to cedi?
It be around 13 cedis as we talk.
So you there, where you get running, see, you finish school, you no get job, you day house, 5 years, you no get job, where running come. Your family gather money, say Charlie assassin, oh my miss what ton assassin. Your PC is selling car. Where then gather money, they give you say Charlie, take Jimmy. If it be me, you go. Because
you
first of
tell
all,
me,
no.
You ask.
If it be me, I will go.
Okay.
The first thing I would think about be the society self way no say no get job self one they will call you lazy, but maybe
okay. So
maybe
I don't want you to delve into. I don't want you to get into the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, but at the come.
I just want your initial thoughts.
So the initial this thing be say so far as say the dollar be ahead of the cedi, I will go find dollar then left cedi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, make her ask. We did 2024, right?
Yeah.
In 2004, like, still you go Jakpa?
In 2004.
4.
I don't know the kind of what they do then.
Not that. I think the dollar was like it wasn't
1
so
to
much.
1.
No. At a point it was even 1 to 1. At a point. So that's another you go Jakpa.
No, in 2004, I mean, you should compare his age to now.
Why would you compare? I don't know.
All right. So you, we here, like I rightly said, we're also going to go onto social media to check out exactly what you guys have been talking about. Like I said, 355 is a very beautiful place. Charlie, the waiter, I beg, come take on our orders. But yes, we're going to go for a very short commercial break. When we are back, we're definitely getting into the nitty-gritties of this conversation. Use the hashtag the BMPS show and BMPS on Joy Prime to reach us. I'm Kofi Hayford, and we will be right back. What's up, guy? I do one cocktail. Okay. Yeah, non-alcoholic, yeah? Alrighty, so you're welcome back from that very short commercial break. You're still watching the BMPS show on Joy Prime. For the uninitiated, BMPS stands for bald, muscled, pot-bellied, and skinny. So we like to call this one the BMPS show, representing the different kinds of men that we have in our society. And of course, we look at things from men's perspective only. Let me give shouts to Nanaba Namwa, Possible's friend. She says she wants to be on the show. So we will discuss with our producer, Brenda. Shouts to Brenda. And see if we can have a lady on the show for the very first time and see if they can counter our thoughts and what have you. But yes, today we're discussing why a lot of Ghanaian youth they Jakpa. Why a lot of Ghanaian youth they Jakpa. This conversation is proudly brought to you by Johnny Walker Black Label Big Bold Flavor, and we're seated here at 355 Restaurant and Lounge in Laboni. Guys, we're back. I just want us to delve into the details of this conversation. I want to start from you. You made mention of the economic factors, right? Yes. Make your point.
Well, just why I say I will go in for both against and for. I mean, a lot of people will like to, or the youth of today will like to Jakpa. For me, I might think if you Jakpa, you have nothing doing here. That is not anything that is not profitable to you and want to Jakpa, fine. But even that, when you Jakpa, do you think it's easy as you think?
But it's not easy anywhere.
Yeah, it's not
easy.
I've made
this argument that I've made this. Okay.
It's not easy. It's not easy. But then, as you weigh the option, what's your age? What exactly are you doing here that you think that is not profitable for you before you want to Jakpa? Other people might leave because of maybe though their wages. If let's say he should go in there, he can hustle and bustle, because here you can hustle and bustle and at the end of the day, nothing.
That's true though.
But then you can hustle and bustle over there. At the end of the day, I mean something, you can get some small kwacha. When you get that small kwacha and then what you wire, it can solve a lot of wahala for house.
Okay.
But here in the case whereby if you are here in Ghana or you are a youth here and entrepreneur, a lot of people do a lot of stuffs. People are going into different kind of businesses, right. Creativity. People are in their house creating jobs for themselves, selling things online, making money. People are doing creativity on social media and they are making it. The same way people are also they are Jakpa, they go Jakpa. And then some might go and then you see them as useless. I don't know whether you seen it on social media. Some people left and then some...
It didn't go well.
It didn't go well for them. Sometimes you weigh the options. I mean, somewhere 2023, right? I decided that, look, I want to leave so that I go, I wanted to Jakpa finally.
Well, I also, let me chip that one in. Me too.
Yes.
I think this was in 2019, 2020. So I really wanted to Jakpa.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever wanted to Jakpa, and in which year? Never.
Yeah.
You've always wanted to be in Ghana.
So
Okay.
So in that scenario, I went and I'm like, okay, fine. Look, I did here, I did do my job, I did do personal training. I'm into bodybuilding, I do stuff like this. But the kind of way that I've lived my life, I don't think the system there is going to favor me. Although even if it should favor me, there are a lot of clauses.
Don't you think it's because you've been successful with whatever that you've ventured into? Weightlifting, logistics, and what have you?
Yes, I think is one factor. That's why I said, if only if it doesn't benefit you, then I would advise you that you Jakpa. But if you think that okay, you find it as easy as you get it here, because look, space I mean no TCC here, I mean no Bonkoma. If you go there, you don't get it. You don't get that. Say Friday night, near Kotna say na yet na near Ribi near Nubi, you won't get that. No one has time for you. Because you are working your ass off 24 no biba. But here is the case. Me at the end of the day, then I can't spend my money. Abraham name say, oh look, there is a project here that I want to put up. I'm building empire here and still want to Jakpa. Charlie, that is crazy. You won't.
So with regards to the economic factors, that's what you have to say on it. Possible. We are looking at the economic factors and how they influence.
Oh, the economic factor
the Jakpa and all that.
Economic factor there, you will go. Like initially as I talk.
Why you do think so?
The reason why they talk, first of all, the first thing we will come in mind inside be say the kind of job you do for here, if you be there to do that kind of job for, you will get more money.
Obviously, the economy will be better.
So the economy wise, no. First of all, first thing we will come in mind inside be the equivalent, the wages.
Okay, right.
Aside that, then you go think about if you work hard, you make it comfortable life. I mean, certain things there be easy. You better phone to crap on like everything there on credit. That makes your life easier. If I don't know if you understand.
Arguably, I understand.
Yeah,
but arguably because
yes.
I also know that there are a lot of people that are living in Europe and in the Americas who are indebted. Because the system makes it easy for you to purchase anything.
Exactly.
We're free, sir. Now they have to come and declare themselves bankrupt and all that. So arguably.
How to be a free, sir? Quick way for them to in this many people say I say I'm a quick way for me. I'm making me people say oh Kofi cry the car.
I mean they can multimedia boy or demo mukala. I mean crazy that.
But on the flip side, I think say you know if you I believe if you are very creative and then like you really understand the system here, you can survive.
Is it that easy?
It is not. That is why I'm saying, say on the flip side, if you are very creative and then you don't want to be like, oh, this is the kind of job I want to do. You become frustrated. If that is the mindset or the name you definitely become frustrated. Because we only connections. So you don't want to do anything. You can't create anything for yourself. That means that you become stuck. Into na maybe say meaning of Jakpa then, but you are saying Jakpa.
Jakpa simply means that. Yeah. And you say you not come again. You are going. You are settling. You are moving from Ghana, settling in another country, and live life.
Like 20 years time as an
It doesn't matter. Even if it's the next 2 years, depending on how things go over there. But you see, I'm sorry, let me cut you in. But because you see, I feel like you made a point. Now I wanted to counter it, but I forgot. Then again, I also want to say that if you say that if you consider the wages you are going to Jakpa, it's debatable.
Yeah, depending on what you do.
Exactly.
Depending on what you do.
Exactly.
But the person who wants to Jakpa, most of them don't have job.
But some of them too have job.
Some of them have job. That is what I'm saying. Say, Obeka say the job he is doing here, if it's the same job over there, because they've told him say, oh, you do factory job. If you hear they do factory job, like the money way, so quickly you go convert the money. Even people go then they convert, then they go buy a cake or then they go buy something. Then they convert. Charlie, this cake at the go buy be $122.
Yeah.
Ghana city inside be how much be that? Oh no, Charlie, I no go fit buy. I be then as well. So the conversion, be what it makes most people. It the bottom and brain make them they go. I be there understand. But for me, the reason why you business me I say I no go. Be say be say if I get I no go then they come.
No, but
so it means you
don't go Jakpa.
No.
So you will not Jakpa, regardless of the
whatever it is.
Ghana.
Yes, so
it doesn't matter how.
I feel like youth should be creative enough. Not to say they talk to them be lazy. I'm not saying
no.
But to be creative enough and know say.
But it don't be easy. You see,
Charlie. Nothing be easy for anywhere.
This creativity thing. Listen,
nothing be easy for
let me tell you something. Bro.
How many jobs you try before you get?
Exactly what I was gonna say. I went into radio. Somewhere in 2016, it didn't work. I came out of it and tried a lot more things about 3 major stuff before coming back on radio. And sometimes I call it grace.
Were you depressed?
Yes.
I don't know how depression feels.
Well, so
were you stuck? Say
no, I was
aside
moving.
radio. Aside,
no, I was moving.
I know.
No, I was.
But somebody they, if I not get bank job,
you not go do anything.
5 years you chase bank job, you not get. So right now, I'm not doing any work again. I just want Jakpa.
But you see, I want us to come to education, and all that, because some people, I don't want us to focus on just people that are going through it, deciding that they will Jakpa. There are also people, very educated people, who are also well-to-do, but still want to Jakpa anyway.
I think
I'll come back to you. Sorry. So I want us to look at it from all angles. But my point is, I personally know a cousin who moved from Ghana to one of the European countries, right, in the Schengen areas. He paid £6,000. £6,000.
Make calculation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Internet.
Keep talking.
Internet and. But you see, £6,000. He didn't pay it on his own. A family member supported him to be able to make that payment. Now, my question is, why do the family members decide to spend that much on the person to Jakpa instead of investing that money into something that could become profitable just so they can stay right here in Ghana?
So this is where the creativity comes
after him,
in.
then you can come.
Okay. This is where the creativity comes in.
But you also know that it's not everyone that's born with creativity.
Exactly. That's why the talk say, so people like that, constantly, you want Jakpa.
Okay.
If you give them the money safe, you want Jakpa. So never help you with that amount of money with Jakpa. First of all, if you don't say, as you go, you owe that family member
£6,000, you go pay.
1 month.
That is about 90,000, close to 100,000.
1 month come no. Do you do Then yes, I say news. If you say, I know people where they did it and they send them money from
here.
Plenty. Yes,
plenty.
Okay. So burden save day your top already.
Right.
Family members and they help you. So if you be creative, that money you go get that money. Invest them 5 years time. You go the camp. If you be one a business on they do, you go the area where they do the kind of business they do. Pick things, take camp, cancel. Then you pay that money off. That one I feel like it be more better than say. They go find job.
Okay.
Thank you. Skinny, good point. And at the same time, too, there is also but to that. investing 90,000 or let's say 100,000 for someone to Jakpa. Now, we want the person to use that 100,000 for a business, creativity, create something, and then what? Now, you know, I said that we should weigh the options. We should look at the person's stage. Where has the person got into? You start a business. I have made mention of the economy factors. Now, e-commission, e-levy. What?
I mean, that thing is crazy.
So, you see, so that's why I said. That's why I said.
It's not like that,
bro.
It's not like
that. You don't like that.
Let me.
You know, me say you go too no,
let me finish my
I know,
submission.
but
that same money they take some go rent.
So let me finish with my submission.
Just finish up.
So when you calculate all these taxes, and what baffles me is at the end of the day, the taxes, where exactly does it go? Not into any resources. Now, a day before this week, they made mention of anyone traveling round trip,
the $20,
which Parliament hasn't even.
No, but I mean, it's
No, so-
it's
but,
news.
I mean,
It's news.
it's
I
news.
mean, nobody
But you
has
see-
said that.
You see, today somebody was telling me that, look, as we have a chronoma lawlessness. I'm not saying that, there is no law, but I say, where's a lawlessness? I say, we be for beyond.
Well,
So
it's
if I should
only a fact.
invest about
I don't
100,000,
think anybody cares, though.
So if we should invest 100,000 into someone, say, at the end of the day, now you also because you are a useless person, and I say, but or if you should come and sit there and then deliberate or maybe put 2 on 2 together, you realize that it's not his fault.
I disagree.
Listen.
I'm listening, but I
No,
disagree.
don't worry, yes,
Listen,
I'll come to
I don't
you.
know the kind of business you want to dive into.
Shouts to Thrift Clothing, though.
Yes.
Thrift Town Clothing.
So you
Stay
see,
inside.
That's Possible's business.
Don't force.
Thrift Town.
yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I'm very proud of you.
Ah.
When it
About
comes to
force anybody, pa.
And then maybe
This guy, you ask someone converse, you go mention
deciding
thousand.
for more, catch him and say,
Ah, no.
6 million.
No.
Can you imagine?
And then you say economy.
One some
Anyway, so finish your point.
So-
And you
so-
said you disagree, right?
Yeah, I
So
disagree.
what I'm trying to say is that I'm not saying that you can disagree to that because we all have
Of
our
course,
own
that's why
opinion.
we're here.
But
It's
what I'm saying is
varied
that
opinions.
I'm in and I'm out and I'm also for because a lot of people, when you give them such money, because on your creativity, you talk about people who have links or networking, they don't have it. This is a person, if I'm a layman or person starting into business. That's why I will encourage that people who want to invest or you want to invest a lot of money, you should see what the person's talent, what exactly with the person, what can you do with such amount. I always say that me investing all this kind of full money into you until I know what exactly you can do with that specific amount of.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So you're saying that you wouldn't invest 90,000 in someone to start a
Jakpa.
business, or to Jakpa, or to start a
No,
business.
to Jakpa, because listen.
And wait, hold
No,
on.
but what are you saying?
No,
No.
what you're saying is
Yeah,
confusing
no, wait,
right
wait.
now. Hold on.
You're contradicting yourself.
No, wait, hold on. If you made mention of say if you should invest about 90,000 or 100,000.
For here in
And
Ghana.
you said you are not
I
going
was
to
talking-
do that
I was
if
talking
you
about-
don't know what the person is going to do.
it.
So my question to you is, and that's why I'm surprised that you are taking a different
All
step
right,
now. So my question to you is, if you are not going to invest 90,000 in someone to start a business without knowing exactly how they are going to run the business, because I personally know people who have reached out to their family members for support, and they tell you, bring a proposal. Let me know how you're going to do this and do that.
Yeah.
When you are paying that £6,000 or dollars or euros or whatever, do you know exactly what the person is going to do?
You don't
That's
know.
my question to you.
So I mean that's why I said I can only invest when I know that the thing that you want to invest in.
Now the person they take the money, give and make it travel. You know that thing.
No,
you
once I don't know. That's
You
why
don't go
I say
give
it
am.
can be no. Say make it Jakpa.
Okay. So why do you agree? Why do you disagree with him?
Just like what
I said.
Yeah, you are saying. Because
Okay.
if you don't know what the person they go do for there, but you feel like because of say the travel, you will
So
give
you
an
go make
amount of
am now
money.
and there.
But the
Because
person they here,
traveling to no, they mean say you
but
go
the
make
person
am.
they here, where it can you get that money, tell them and say, oh, okay, I get this money. I want to give you. What business will you feel like if you take do? It'll be 50-50. Business day be 50-50.
If you collapse,
If you collapse.
the idea if you be correct,
Yeah,
but you go
yeah,
collapse.
you go collapse.
The idea
So
to be
na-
correct,
so-
you go for a year, but you go
Yeah,
collapse.
so now you go that one to
Nothing
you
will
go,
be
nothing
happening.
go be happening. I
I mean, life is all about risk.
Exactly.
Anyway. It's 50-50
yeah.
in any case.
So me, I go try that 50% for a year. Make us if I sustain small, where I get money, where I say, oh, I got to go camp. That be cool.
Okay.
But I say I go give you that money. Take Jakpa.
Now
See, I know somebody where you go. Company take him go. Then company this UK some. You go, you get job. You get job, then they pay him. It's possible. Me me rent film.
Yeah.
That then tell me thing.
Yeah, come in some.
Nia come in some mididi. But family they no say the job, so family they depend on them.
Everyone will depend on
So
you.
I was actually going to ask you about your personal experiences and if you know people that have traveled, so that we can weigh the options. Because I personally have had arguments. So let me give you my candid opinion on this particular topic. Oh wow, this looks really good. Woo woo. Forgive us. Oh, Charlie, my confused yesterday.
I also no alcohol.
No alcohol. Yeah, I mean, still no alcohol. But anyway, so on to my point. I have had personal conversations with family and friends, you know, about why people they Jakpa. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it is good or bad for someone to Jakpa. What I know is you are in Ghana for a reason. Depending on your belief. If you're a Christian, Muslim, whatever, I believe that God put you here. If you are an atheist, agnostic, whatever, well, you are probably here for for a reason that's known to you or to nature or universe or however we put it, right?
Yeah.
So my point is, you can make it here. But I also refuse to judge people who want to Jakpa. My only but is how you did Jakpa. You get where I'm going
Jakpa
from?
to then get times.
Of course.
Which one be the times?
They get times.
If you apply for a school or something and you go to school and, you know, within the period when you are there, you are able to, secure a permanent stay.
Yeah.
Or a very long stay.
Then what again?
And you stay there, that is clean Jakpa.
Or maybe you
That hold on. That or you get married or whatever it is, right? But I'm just saying, if it's legal, for me it's safer. Now that against Utukwaya for Libya, across Spain,
Morocco.
or Italy, Morocco, wherever it is, and enter, and people will die.
But not all of them.
You know,
not all of them survive.
You hear they talk about risk.
No. Yeah, I get it. But risk, no, you're the nyansa to
No, when you
not
answer.
every. Come on, man.
No, come on.
Do you want to tell me that you can choose to? Yeah, I got it. You can choose to stand by Tamamoto Way and say that you are jumping into the middle of the road, risk it to see Seka Beboa. You are stupid.
Na kabo me me
And you Jimmy.
na me ko Libya so
Hold on. Jimmy for. And hold on. Listen, but let me make my statement. Me say Jimmy for and on treasure my life. We take risks, but not ones that can end your life.
Yeah.
So
Kofi, let me chip in here.
I have to finish my point.
Yeah,
I'm
finish
sorry.
your point. Finish your
I'm
point.
sorry. So what I'm saying is, it's going there legally versus going there illegally. Because, bro, I remember in 2015, I was returning from Germany. I met a man who said he had been in the US, of US. Me a sure possibly as can't put no so or ye plane trotro or be Germany. Just to be able to come to Ghana, right? And he had been away for 20 years. I ain't doing that.
of Libya.
I am not. I'm from Libya. Untumi hune busunya for 20 years. I am not saying it's good or bad. I am saying personally, I'm not gonna do that. I won't travel and stay away from my parents and. I'm an only child. I didn't major my and papa for 20 years.
No, brother, no share as uncle.
No.
So, maybe the other day, it's about the two. Whether you're going there legally or going there illegally.
So me then say whether illegal or legal.
Life,
no, life never will. Life is
crowd being paid. I just say,
life is about risk. No for Libya, no be for Libya. Wow,
Skinny, the way I open life for you, there is no way. Listen, the way I open life way. See, In as much
what I'm saying is
we discuss as we also can be a bit too youthful before men can't try me say.
Oh, we are discussing.
No,
we're
no,
not trying
listen.
to advise anybody here.
As a man, I can't.
And then one now become.
Now you now can obi show ye and or kotan Batman for Libya.
18 years avoid them from going to the Libya because
Libya,
the
please don't let's not go there.
What are you talking about?
Libya, there. Don't encourage anybody to go to
We won't encourage any youth
so
to
I
go
was
to
saying
Libya.
that, sir, if you have a very good reason, say what Jakpa legally, wako, you are there, that's a war. There is no problem with that.
But you see,
man can say it works.
So it's two things. It's two things.
We will go
It's
for a very short
either-
commercial break right now. I really like the cocktail. The guy didn't tell me, bro. What's the name of this cocktail though?
Have you tried the
Say again. Panoma.
Have you tried
What's
the-
it made of though?
Pineapple juice, orange juice.
Okay. Pineapple juice, orange juice, lemon juice.
Have you tried the
abolo?
no?
It's not abolo, it's spring rolls.
So
okay, you there. Yeah,
So it's two things. Just like I was saying that life is all about risk. So great, meet your good, but
But no just unim swimming akoton.
Unim dem.
Na me
so it's two things. You see that sembe ko number one and I say metna number one. So the most important thing is
Jube ko no we na betina no we.
na ka metna mo na madi fufu na mawu.
No.
Menka obi a meba menka obi a yawo.
No.
Meba menka obi
Unim
a
say me
yawo.
ya menka.
Meba menka obi a yawo. Obi for helicopter. Legally, pa na owuye.
But say he did not Jakpa. No, he did not Jakpa. Honestly,
your way of death ni there destiny ne be kire o obi fa Libya na ni destiny so fa Libya ba ko yin
look, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we have to go on a break. I love this so much. Also, in Panoma. And what's Possible Zone called?
Abolo.
That one is a barman special.
Barman special. And the base is actually Johnny Walker Black Label. Look, this is the BMPS show. We're having a very interesting conversation here. Why a lot of Ghanaian youth de Jakpa? Why? Is it because our leaders have failed us, or there are several other reasons, or in fact, many other reasons? Well, we're not done with the conversation. Keep it locked right here on Joy Prime. This is the BMPS show. I'm Kofi Hayford, and we will be right back. You're welcome back from the break. You're still watching the BMPS show, bald, muscled, pot-bellied, and skinny. I'm sure I've said it about twice already, but hey, again, for the uninitiated, this is where we look at issues from a man's perspective. It doesn't matter whether it's social, financial, even economic issues like we're discussing right now on this show. Why a lot of Ghanaian youth de Jakpa? We've been looking at it from different facets of it. We've talked about the economy of Ghana and how it plays a major role in why people want to Jakpa. Possible things that you must be very creative in Ghana to be able to survive. That's if you are not getting the kind of work or job that you really need to do. Oliver says that
No, I was like I said because of economy.
so he says it's for and against, right? It depends on how things are going. But he says he's never going to invest in someone to just Jakpa or without knowing exactly what business the person is doing, right? But it looks like we're probably focusing only on the negatives. That's not what we are saying. So I'm going to pick their thoughts on it, but let me remind you that if you want to be a part of the conversation, please do so using the hashtag BMPS on Joy Prime as well as the BMPS show. Also, don't forget that we went out on the street to ask people what they think about why a lot of Ghanaian youth de Jakpa. So you will hear from them, and also on our social media handles, Joy Prime. We also have some comments from there. So we'll take a look at all of those ones. But I want us to touch on how, if you de Jakpa, the influence it has on Ghanaian culture and even how we manage our affairs here. But one also very important thing, it is believed that quite a number of people, when they Jakpa, they are exposed to very positive stuff. Do you agree? Like, when you travel, you become toughened up because you have to. I always use one example where I fell down because I wanted to catch a train in Prague. as an example. It taught me. I'm not saying that when you're in Ghana you cannot be disciplined, but I'm saying that look, nobody walks in Europe. We know.
Yeah.
Everybody is running. Everybody is like almost running.
Train out of from experience.
Oh, say baby also content.
Cantamount train no for window.
So Kofi.
Anyway, so let's also have a conversation.
I think say one.
By the way, the spring rolls, Charlie.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Charlie,
it makes sense.
355 spring rolls. Hey, at the end of home.
Abolo no
Go.
Abolo na Jesus.
So the benefit for me, what I know is that I may get you exposed. One, if you answer what food tray or clinic, you answer 190.
But disclaimer, but
no. See, but listen, this is how it is. You see that, say a beer when you travel outside there. One, you work with time. Two, or any kind of job that you know what you put value in it. Now, I'll use myself as an example. When I travel outside, in as much as I may call for vacation also, I'm making money. How do I make it? Because of my skill as in bodybuilding. So personal training. Now, sika meji obi wa as in personal training, no, I get it more, let's say times 3 of that.
I think that's got to do with the economy anyway.
So
I know the economy.
No, economy. Say economy no crap now. Look, say economy no crap because that's why I said you need to.
But so
in the beginning.
I hope you also know that
1:12.
Hold on. I hope you also know that it's because when you are going, you don't tell the embassy they are going to work. Because if you do, you'll be paying taxes and you probably won't.
That's why I say you no, say it's not perception.
Normal when they also come here, they do
it. They also do it, but and the fraud, being fraud, but they only say once you go there, you get exposed to a lot of things. Things that you do it, you do it at ease there, and then you get what? You get a lot of networking. One, when you're networking. Two, now you get exposed to a lot of people. You get a lot of people that you work with. People want to establish business even down here because why? I didn't know when you Chrome now about here now here. Oh, say this here. We can invest even in our country and then what? We make what?
So you think that it gives us a lot of exposure?
It gives us a lot of exposure
on that part.
Yes,
Do you also think it influences our culture somehow?
Yeah, for instance, yes, it does. It does. For, my friend saying for year Juma, let me take these dances at the year Juma, and they well everywhere. Ubia person a lot of Afro dance and whatever. If you see a lot of people wearing this culture, yata, kente and stuff like that, a lot of people also want to. They want to even migrate to be Ghanaian. But the only thing that we
so that's also another thing.
Yes.
Whilst we are fighting to Jakpa because of our economy and all these other things,
they also want to come.
There are other people who also want to come. But I think that one is a bit debatable also because I always say that look, when you come to unlike Europe and Americas, when you go and nobody really cares about you, in Ghana when we see them, we worship them. Unfortunately, like if you're if a European or an American happens to be at for example, the passport office, and I am also there, best believe 9 out of 10 times he would enter and I will not enter.
Yeah.
It is very, very likely.
I mean, naturally, Ghana is a home of hospitality.
Oh, please. Don't give me that crap.
Come on.
Home of hospitality.
That's it.
So you need to treat foreigners better than your people.
I'm not saying that. But me say naturally in Ghana and we welcome.
What has that got to do with myself and a European at a place where you have to pick one to enter and you pick the person over me who is an indigenous? Exactly. Do you think it also toughens us up? Do you think it exposes us? Because you see, for example, education. We all know that some of the best universities, and schools are outside of this continent, right? Do you think that is also one of the reasons why a lot of people are going? Or you are trying to say a lot of Sammy, one of our top camera technicians. He gave us some of the statistics about how a lot of nurses, and these are educated graduates, who are moving to the UK to help with nursing and what have you. Canada, for example,
building the economy.
Canada, for example, is also seeking a lot of Ghanaian youth to also Jakpa, so that they can build their own country, right? So is it all about the negatives? That's why I said let's not only focus on people who they go do menial jobs, but also people who want to better their lives in other capacities.
The nurses thing you talk. Nurses, we they go, they give you visa, then go and things. Who in economy will help?
It help them out economy.
Then they need manpower. So if they open up, we no say you learn nursing for Ghana. At the end of the day, Ghana no crap and transfer who pre. Jivis and Abrana be juma. Let me come out here. Say they help in economy.
Okay.
So in economy they boom.
But they help the individual too, right? Because honestly, when you be a beefy.
Exactly.
Can you stand Kamenko?
It's dicey. But
And then also no
finish up so we can.
who tax everything until no. What you say? And also come on. That influence culture now all kind of. Fine, you were talking about Afro
Dance.
No, but see,
it's our own dance.
It's our own dance. But listen,
that is fine. That is fair. But you didn't tackle the LGBT Nehemiah's culture now. One assistant.
And also you're debatable because
exactly.
And also you're debatable. Because
Exactly.
I'm sure you're trying to say
those days. No
there.
more demo. But some person train. Some people not normal.
I don't think that's what they are trying to say.
Oh,
but hold on.
Okay.
No. I think what's the LGBT?
Are you for or you against?
That's not what we are discussing here. No. It's not a laughing matter.
No,
it's a very
it should be
sensitive
sensitive
issue.
issue.
And my stance is personal to me. You understand? So let's cut that short and let's go on to pick up what the people are saying on the streets.
Obviously, the country is very hard, and I also think that there are no job opportunities in Ghana here, so they are trying to travel outside to go get some money and then come down here and then set up the family and then also support their people.
The way the country jobs aren't available after completing school and the rest, so it makes the youth not comfortable in the country and the rest. So that's why most of them leave the country in search of jobs and stuff.
Ghana make hard. Even shadows you go buy them West it be difficult. Normally we buy things less. Normally back then when I was little things were going on well, but as time goes on right now, even haircuts, bro. It no be small. Somebody go barber haircut 50 Ghana and stuff. Students have. Recently I complete school. It no make easy. First we used to buy KK 3 CDs, but now KK 75 CDs, 7 CDs and stuff. Understand? We find that difficult.
Let me pick some Facebook. Okay, we also, not just Facebook, this is varied from our social media platforms. Atokwamina Akings says, the system in Ghana does not support the youth to flourish. Before any of the youth in Ghana can break through in life, then he or she might have to come from an affluent home, or the person is born with a golden spoon in their mouth. That's a stark reality. Ours is a sad situation. Kwame Delali says, our leaders don't have any good plans for the youth in this country. They come to power for their own interests and their party. That is very true. Majority of them, not all. Our leaders are the best to explain this question, which carries the problem of the day. That's a message from Ernestina Mele. Kofi Boy Rufus says, wicked system on the government as well as parliament sit there just interested in their stomachs. Eugene Yendu says, these are the same guys who were shouting, 4 more, 4 more. Now nobody's chasing them, but they are all running away. Next time. Okay, Joseph Ateyure Ayine says, jobs are sold in Ghana. It's not sold outside the country. I don't know exactly what he was trying to say.
It's true, because you pay before you get a job.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
That's true, though.
Yes, that's very true.
You know, I was actually surprised to hear that,
That is
there are
very
governmental positions.
Yeah,
that
you
you
go
have
pay.
to pay like
You go-
50,000.
Yeah, you go pay. Service work.
And that 50,000 to
service work. Into sadness, you know, obeko.
Me go say.
This one says it's not easy in Ghana. Becky Bex sending in that one. Godfred Sam says there is nothing to be proud of in this country. Al Hassan Haruna also says, what did he say? He says hopelessness in the country. So it looks like everybody is basically talking
everything
about
the economy.
The fact that the
economy, more reason why the economy.
It's economy.
The economy has been really bad.
But then
They
also
really feel
me, I always talk say Kofi. See,
And this has to be your final thoughts because we have to run.
Kofi, nobody assistance now. In the next, I don't know, 10, 20 years, nobody, that be me, my belief, personal belief, will come rescue you, the youth, from wherever you did right now.
But don't you think they are supposed to make it easy for us to survive in this country?
Where they know they listen. You your mom said where they reach. Nobody will come rescue you. So it be you for yourself, God for us all.
So your final thoughts?
My final thought be see, if you got enough money, where you go take start something for a year, take do because there you don't know what to go face. But then again, if you feel like see you want Jakpa, you know will come again. Bless you. Whether Libya you go pass.
No Libya.
What do you say?
Let's go.
So it's
no galamsey, still on us here.
But it's not helping us. Have you seen some of the most recent pictures? Let's hear.
I mean, it's two things. It's about the risk, whether you go or you do not go. If you want to travel or you want to Jakpa, go the legal way because it can rather. Don't laugh about it. People in Jakpa legally. What do they talk about?
Some
people are
Victor Brachi, our first producer.
Why they?
On Jakpa. He's in London now and he went legally.
So
he went schooling.
Somebody too is there illegally. You also make it.
I'm not saying that you won't make it. That's not the argument. Anyway, any final thoughts?
So
let's go.
If you want to Jakpa legally.
But why say you do that sometimes if you talk, they do like so you do gentle. You too.
Brenda was saying here.
But you are married. And Brenda is also married. So what are you talking about? You taking off your ring. You think you don't know? Talk and let's go. Let's go.
So if you want to Jakpa,
oh, the makeup lady.
Jakpa
not married.
But Jakpa ring, ring there. Ring. So. Bars.
But if you have something to do also here, please do it because look, there are a lot of platforms that you can sell yourself, you can marketize yourself. In as much of the Skinny is also making it.
Yeah, right.
But on Foost is making good money. So if you want to Jakpa. If you want to stay here and then do business, look, social media, you can do everything. You can sell everything.
All right. Thank you. What I want to add to that is, listen, no disrespect to any of them, but it's easier said than done. Me, I know how difficult it is to make it in this country as an entrepreneur or as a business person or to start something on your own. I'll drop the code, right? So listen, I will use this platform to beg, if we have to beg, our leaders. We know that some of you would watch us and say, most of our TV to carry leaders. It's not easy. We know it's not easy to manage a country. But once you agree to be in position to help your people, please stay true to your word. We want you. No, these are my final words. These are my final words. But these are my final words. So let me go into my main casa.
Show no motion. Do plead now. No sign.
But make count for the records. So I'm saying that our leaders should make it easier for us to stay in this country because we really want to live in this country. A lot of Ghanaian youth want to live in this country. So please make sure you make it easier for us to live in this country. But you all contradict him.
We smoke no grab taxi.
And no na problem.
Come on, drink some. Let's match up.
It's Canada na unya chance no wanka.
Say what's the time aso?
Nonsense. We have to drop our boys code of the day. We have to do that before we go. So
me na me go come me time.
Now if you say me nka. Me say me first make. But I'm saying what I need to say if possible.
Yes, I got town boy be.
Hey, Bacho, you
possible, yeah, Papa. But all right. To our boys code of the day, this is one new feature. To this one is a crazy one. It says that don't, and this is just for the boys, girls, don't pick your friend's girlfriend's call if you haven't heard from your friend first. Allow the call to end.
And call
Your man or your friend first.
Are you okay?
Then decide if you will pick his girlfriend's call or not. That's our boys' code.
Yeah, that one there.
But thank you so much for being a part of this show. It was proudly brought to you by Johnny Walker. Keep walking, of course. Black Label, big, bold flavor. Make sure it's always on the table when you're hanging out with friends. And we sat here at 355 Restaurant and Lounge.
It's in our VIP room.
Aesthetics. Oh, yeah, the VIP room be solid.
Solid.
I hope so you guys enjoy what you
Yeah.
chose, bro. Yeah, so we're going to sit here again for our next conversation. Make sure that you come here. We are here from Tuesdays to Sundays. You can really enjoy everything that you want.
Memuna, I'm bringing you here after fasting.
To 10 p.m. So I'm Kofi Hayford, and I did this with Possible and Oliver. Shouts to our production team. You guys are the best. Catch you same time. And please, it's on Thursdays at 9 p.m. on Joy Prime. Thursdays, not Fridays. Thursdays at 9 p.m. on Joy Prime with a repeat on Sundays at 9:30 p.m. We are out.